We are balanced out and then ready to begin our spin around 180 degrees. You might have seen and heard that slight dip on that right side. That indicates now we're balanced and it'll begin to spin us around for the return trip back to Grand Junction. Now you might be wondering why we actually need to utilize a turntable for our maneuver today. Why would we simply just not go in reverse all the way back to Grand Junction? Well, our mission here at Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum is education, and to educate in an authentic setting. And to go in reverse for a long-distance passenger train would not have been an authentic setting in the early 20th century. Because in the era in which this turntable was produced, you had steam locomotives that were hauling passengers and freight all across the country. You were probably traveling behind a steam locomotive if you were traveling the 20s, 30s, and the 1940s. And they were meant to do one thing very well. You'll see one in the shop here shortly. They're meant to go forwards for a long distance, but going in reverse for a long distance for a steam engine is a little more problematic because behind that locomotive you have a large rectangle on wheels. It's called the tender that holds all the fuel as well as water for your journey. And if you look behind you, going in a reverse direction, you will not be able to see very well because your vision is obstructed. You don't have a clear line of sight. So this was a practical solution to quickly and efficiently get steam engines turned in the correct direction of travel. Now, when steam engines began to be superseded by diesel locomotives such as this early 1950s GP7, they would still use turntables much of this vintage together with that type of locomotive. So again, a very contemporary mix to see both of these artifacts operating together. Our locomotive for today, again, is a GP7 type locomotive used for the United States Army for switching purposes, about 1,500 horsepower, manufactured by the Electromotive Division of General Motors. Now, folks, what we're going to do next is line up not onto track 1, but onto track 2 just to the right of it, so we can make sure that we are able to bypass our consist on the right-hand side, and then couple on to the other end of our train, which will appropriately put the locomotive in the correct direction for Grand Junction. So just now we did a visual inspection to ensure that we have a good match from the turntable going on to track number 2. In 1829, here in just a few moments, we'll pull forward to become the new head of our train. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, the 1829 will now pull forward. Let's give a hand to our crew for a job well done in keeping all that history up and rolling for us.